Hello, welcome to Scratch 3D Printing. In this video, I'm going to be replacing the Kobra 3 hardened with this new one that I got on Amazon. Let's scratch to this project. So as you probably know, the Kobra 3 has many problems. That's why they came out with the version 2. And I hope that the version 2 fix these problems. The main problem with the Kobra 3 that I have and many people have is the nozzle. The nozzle keeps leaking, making these giant blobs, and eventually Anycubic decided to lock in the nozzle with the heat block. I got a brand new hotend right here, so we're gonna open and see how it is. This package comes with a new hotend like this. It's from this company here. It also comes with two silicone pads right here. I'm gonna take off this and see if this one is glue like the ones from Anycubic. We can look at this right here. Looks like there is no glue, no adhesive. Lock in the nozzle with the heat block. So what I'm going to do is try to take out this nozzle and I'm going to replace it with hardened steel nozzle right here. I'll leave a link for this and this in the description down below. So if you're interested in making this change, you can go ahead and get it for yourself. Package, we have some nozzle for the Kobra 3. It goes from 0.2 all the way to 1 millimeter. I'm going to be trying the 0.2 millimeter just to test and see how good of a quality we can print with the Kobra 3 without upgrading to the Kobra 3 V2. And the Kobra 3 V2, the only thing that I noticed is like very different is the bed size. It's a little bit bigger by 5 millimeter. So if that's what you want, then maybe you can get the Kobra 3 V2. But if you already have the Kobra 3, maybe you want to upgrade to a V2. But I think making like some nozzle change, just some, things change to it, you could potentially make a Kobra 3 the version 2. The other day, I tried to print the Kobra 3 with extended 5 millimeters, but it doesn't work. The build plate is a little bit too small. Maybe if you can buy the Kobra 3 2 build plate and put it on the Kobra 3, maybe it might work, maybe it not. I'm going to show you how to disassemble the hotend for the Kobra 3 and install this new one. Okay, this might be a very awkward position because I have this Kobra 3 at the bottom here, so hopefully you can still see. Okay, first we need to take out this cover. So to do that, you just squeeze this and pull upward. But now we have these two connected, but I'm just gonna set it right there. As you can see in the bed right here, I try the 250 millimeter and it gets all the way to the edge here. Once we have that off, you want to go ahead and unplug these two wires, the thermistor and the heater wire. It's a very tight space, so I'm gonna use this tweezer and grab it. Okay, now that we got those two wires off, as you can see here, it is kind of loose because that's exactly how this was designed. And now we just need to pull this pin right here. Okay, so now that we got the pin out, it should just drop like that. And this is the original. As you can see right there, right? There's so many glue adhesive locking in the nozzle in there. So there's no way that we can replace the nozzle ever. Let's compare the new one and the old one. This is the new, this is the old, of course. And they are really, really similar. But this one, it does not have any adhesive like this one. So hopefully it does not leak. Hopefully they made it so that it doesn't leak. Put this back. You want the nozzle to be facing towards you or the copper wire facing towards you. Now we can just put it up here. You can see that the metal thingy right here, you need to lock it in to the nozzle. So lock it in, push it towards the left, lock it in, and also push it so that it locks in here. Then push it toward the left again, just to make sure everything's secure. So this is a 6 millimeter nozzle, so a 6 will fit perfectly in there. So one thing I don't like about the Kobra 3 is that this is rotatable. Some 3D printers, they have this lock in. It's not like the Kobra 3 here, so it's very hard to remove the nozzle. You need to hold this and do it at the same time. And one thing that if you want to, you can pull the belt up here and you can make the head go up. This is what I do when I have the 3D printer off and I don't want to turn it on to work on the 3D printer. This works as well. I'm gonna hold the heat block and then I'm gonna unscrew the nozzle. And this is gonna make mark on the heat block, but it's whatever. There we go. That took a lot of effort. I also need to get a new one. It's broken. Okay, so now that we got that out, we can replace this with a hardened steel nozzle. Let's go. Totally brand new, never used. Okay, but I'm gonna compare these two first before I install it, just to make sure that it's exactly our duplicate. It does seem that it's an exact duplicate of the nozzle, which is good. I don't know. maybe, I don't know, this one seems a little bit bigger, but I think it's just the color, right? Yeah, this is gonna be the one that I'm gonna be using. 0.2 millimeter nozzle. So it'll be the same thing. We're just gonna screw it in here and make it tight. What you really want to do is heat up the heat block and then screw it tight. It didn't leave a mark, but it's totally fine. So we're just gonna plug it in and then test it. It's extruding. Nope, it just flew off. Yeah, look at that, it is extruding. From this, it does not seem like there's any leak or anything like that. It's coming out flawlessly. And the fan. Okay, I think it's hitting this wire right here. So I'm gonna have to fix that. So once you change the nozzle here, you need to go into your 3D printer, but go to setting over there, and then click print setting, and then at the bottom, change your nozzle. Confirm, and then restart your 3D printer. Okay, I've been trying to print on the Kobra 3 for the past 3 days, but I keep getting clogged every single time I try a print. The first time I did a print, it only goes to like 5 minutes and then it clogged. Then the next time it goes to like 15, 20 minute clogs, 30, 40. Then it keeps clogging like at 1 hour all the time. And here's a model that I was trying to print. It got here and it clogged. And seems like that it's not flowing that well. This is the first time I work with a 0.2 millimeter nozzle. So I don't really know what to do or what to expect of it. So I don't really know what the settings for 0.2 millimeter nozzle is, and this is the result that I got. Tried to print this model, but I could not get it to print. When I was doing the purging, it flows really nicely, but when I start printing, it keeps getting clogged. I don't know what is going on. If anybody out there that has been using 0.2 millimeter nozzle and you can print stuff with it, definitely let me know. Maybe share your setting. I don't know what settings to change. I did some research, but I still keep getting clogs on the Kobra 3. But the good thing is I can change the nozzle for the Kobra 3 and I don't have to stick with the same old nozzle, brass nozzle. I can print many other filament, abrasive filament, and the hardened steel nozzle will last a lot longer. And also it's not leaky, which is a huge plus. But yeah, this is a result of my 0.2 nozzle and I cannot get to print. Well, that'll be it for this video. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. Subscribe to the channel and definitely tell me how to print with 0.2 millimeter nozzle. I want to print with it because I think it's gonna look really cool. You'll get so much detail with a smaller nozzle. And if you haven't yet become a member of the YouTube channel, it helps me tremendously. And as always, keep on 3D printing.